welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany, your Orange Ninja Bunny. We are back with a speed build. So this is the community center. Can't remember the name of it. The new farming pack. But yeah. There's a bit of it that I even kept in the screenshots, but now I'm kind of thinking maybe I don't want some of the stuff in there, so the upload might look a little different, and honestly I'll point out what I might get rid of later on once it shows up. It's stuff that I added in after the fact, I wasn't thinking about it, but I was like, you know what, here, I'm gonna put this in here, stuff like that. But anyways, so I've been talking about a community center for quite some time. What I did was I just made it so that all three types of the community centers are involved, I guess. You can choose any one of them and it'll work for that community center, I guess. My brain is just dead right now. So you could choose market and it would work, or the maker studio, it would work. The garden, it would work. So the very first one is obviously I'm making it run down. The building is pretty extravagant, obviously. I didn't technically make it all that run down, if I'm being honest. I didn't put vines everywhere or anything like that. Because I just didn't feel like it. I don't know why I didn't do that. I just didn't feel like doing it, maybe. I had a reason at the time, but I can't quite remember what it is. Anyways. Should have write these things down, my creative decisions. I stick to the same, I kind of stick to, I really can't remember the name of the pack either. What is wrong with me? The farming pack, the new one. I mean, it's not that new anymore, but anyways, you know what I mean. I stick to that pretty much, and then also get together some of that stuff. Not get together, I don't freaking know. Anyways. I just stuck with pretty much the same kind of vibe, I guess, would be the what I'm trying to say. I don't freaking know what I'm trying to say. I'm working on it though. Yeah. But yeah. And then I know you can have fireplaces on top of each other, I did that there, but I don't know if that really works out. But anyways, yeah, I did that. And then I also put a flap up here. It's I was like, well, this is how you access the chimney or something, and you go and clean it or whatever. I don't know. I was thinking about it and it made sense to me at the time. So hopefully it makes sense to you now. We're putting in bathrooms, so that's nice. Honestly, I wanted to do this for quite some time. I've imagined several of the people that I make, or the Sims that I make, going to the community center and doing certain things there. I decided to put in quite a bit. There is a rock climbing thing. It looks a little bit out of place, but I kind of put it with the play structure, I guess. But yeah. The play structure is interesting. I wanted to add a little bit more to the play area, but nah. Anyways, there's also an indoor play area as well. And then there's of course the gardening area. There's a greenhouse and an outdoor section. They're not located near each other technically. So that's a bit of a bummer, but it's fine. um, what else? I do have like community animals, if that makes sense. So like there's a llama, a cow, and like three hens and four, yeah, like so there's three in one and then four in the other one. And then what else? I have foxes as like a lot trait, so like you have to worry about foxes. Um, and you also have to like you have home studio, uh, good soil, and something else. I can't remember the name of it. Shoot. But yeah, anyways. So then for the like rundown part, I have like the shell of everything. Like it all there, but like the extra bits aren't there, if that makes sense. Like I decided, I have this maze and the maze is there, but like there's no what you call it? There's no like end thing, like there's no well or chairs or anything throughout the maze in like this rundown version, but there is later. It's been quite a bit of time just kind of placing things everywhere. I have the like that's why like there's the idea, but like then I like forgot about certain things. I'm like, oh, I want to add that, and I want to add this, and I want to do this. And then eventually it just kind of like got a little too much, and I think I need to like step back from some of it. I mean, definitely keep most of it. There's just like a few things that I might get rid of when I go and upload it, or I might upload two versions, one with add-ons, one without. That's probably what I'll do because I don't want to like have someone be like, oh, well, you uploaded this on YouTube and whatever. I don't know. Does that make sense? It didn't make sense, does it? I don't know. It made sense in my head, okay? But yeah. So I just don't want anyone to get up like jilted, I guess, by me not uploading the same exact thing I upload on YouTube, I guess. But I mean, I'm talking about here, so I mean, I don't know. I know what I'm talking about. So then we're just placing it everywhere. All right, well, we're placing this on to this lot, and now we're adding the actual stuff in. So I did put like those nice planters in. Those are really nice planters. You don't have to water those at all. And there's the recycle bin out there. There's honestly like, now that I think about it, there's not a lot of trash cans, so you might want to add some more in. But there's that one in the back. I added a big dumpster, which it looks a little bit off, but I really wanted the dumpster because like it makes sense. And then there's the marketplace there. I don't know. I do add in, that's one of the things I'm talking about. I do add in like two of the stalls, but the placement of them isn't quite right, I guess, for me. So I mean, I don't know. You could, like, if someone wants like I have them both saved with add-ons, without add-ons. So there's that, and then there's like outside of the what's it call it, greenhouse, there's like some pet hoop stuff, and it looks a bit off because it technically goes over the side of the thing, and yeah, I don't know. Those ones are definitely something that like feels like it shouldn't be there. I don't know. I was also trying to like fit things in, trying to make it like as like put together as possible, but at the same time like you have a lot to do on this lot. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. So I put like a lot of stuff. I didn't put the generator in though because super worried about fires. because that thing set fire to my interior design home several times. Yeah. And then we have a nice little kitty corner, and it's got a hamster, I think, or it's Thimble is the name of it. There's like at least 2 of everything except for like some of the items. The fabricator I end up putting in the attic, and I was like, someone got hurt by it, and they were like, okay, this is a liability. We're just gonna stick it in the attic, and like if someone really wants to watch it or wants to use it, they can like sign a waiver and use it. I don't know. I thought that was a nice idea, or an interesting idea rather. There's also like a little bit of a mini library going on. There's like a painting class area, a yoga area, a meditation area. There's what else? There's potties for the toddlers if you have toddlers here. And then I also include kitty litter boxes later on as well, because I like to bring my pets everywhere, and if they don't have like proper like stuff, like we have to leave soon, like we have to go because you're gonna die, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah. And I didn't want like everything to be like bland, but I didn't want it to be so overly colorful that like it hurts your eyes. So I kind of went for like black, white, gray, yellow, and blue, and like a little bit of like reds and oranges, but like not a lot. But like, oh, and browns and beiges. Like the like very toned down, but also like it's very homey, like you feel like warm. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. I don't know. I think it made sense. uh and then like I have this piano, and this kind of like is inspired by when I was in college. There was a piano area like for the first few years. They tore it down because they were like renovating, and moved the piano, and it wasn't much of an area to like go and chill anymore. But anyways, regardless, there was a piano area, and like it was called, like, was it called Fireside? I don't know if that's what we called it. Anyways, there was a fireplace, and then there's the piano, and then there was like seating. So I kind of included that in this area because it really like was a really communal space. Like listening to the music was nice. Even if someone was just trying to learn how to play piano, it was nice, like, because they would get all excited when they like when they got something right, and you'd be like, good job. And like if you wanted to study, of course, like leave that area. The library was like full on quiet all the time. So I figured like that second floor, like obviously like music travels, it would be heard, but like you could definitely have like that upstairs area be more of a quiet area outside of like the painting class time or whatever. So yeah. And then we're just adding in like extra stuff. I put in those like ski rack stuff. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. In the attic, like, they would have those for people to like rent out if they need them. Maybe not for like here, because obviously I didn't put any ski rinks in or anything like that. Oh boy, I have no idea how it would fit that. But maybe in my my next ambitious community build, a park. Because I do want to build a park at some point. And maybe I'll like include the pet stuff in there, because the pet stuff is like the one thing that I'm like, it definitely does not fit. It definitely doesn't work. I feel like I should have just gotten rid of it in the first place. Anyways, before I came on and, took screenshots and started talking about it. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, it doesn't really fit. It really doesn't. Anyways, I mean, if you want that stuff there, you can totally like keep it. It's not like a huge deal. What else? I'm just doing like colorations of the soil and stuff now and adding some stuff, like small things. Cause like obviously like you're gonna want more spots to set things down. I was thinking about having a coffee shop, but that was like a really later on like thought, and I just did not. I did not have a space for it anymore. You know, I was just like, ah, crap, never mind. um, but you could probably rework it and like add in like a coffee shop or something, or maybe I could go in again later and have like the maker studio be just something a little bit different with like a coffee shop, or I don't know. You never know. I might come back and revisit this and change it so that the gardening space, the maker space, and the market are all different, but still have all three work, you know? Because I don't want to like full on get rid of the fact that you can use it for the other ones, but maybe like tweak the insides a little bit, change it so that there's like a coffee shop or, you know, a few more vendors or something like that. I don't know. We shall see. Um, but yeah, now I'm putting in plants. Woo, plants. Because it seemed a little like dull. I actually never put anything on the walls except for some wreaths, but honestly, mostly every single wall is covered. I mean, there's like, I didn't like put pictures, is what I mean. I mean, like, I put some other stuff up. Um, yeah, so I put like a plant on the wall. I'm thinking about like, because I was thinking about putting like pictures of the quote community, you know, obviously like it would be from something else. Like there's those ones from Cats and Dogs. Uh there's the ones from Get Together, the ones from Vampires. There's like ones with like placards or something. That's what it's called, right? Placards? Plaques? Yeah. Um but yeah, so those things. I was thinking about like maybe putting those in, but then I was like, there's no room for that. Oh, and then we did this. I thought this was cool because like it looked cool. I said we. Why do I always say we? like like it's not me doing it. I don't know. I put the thing on the chimney and I like it. It's cool looking. I put the exit signs because I thought that was a neat detail. What else? More like paintings that they took down or something and put up in storage. And I really like that. The vine thing. I like that. That's nice. And then I put like vent things out. I don't know if that's normal to have them on like different places, but I decided to have vents out in the open. And then I also put gutters at some point. I don't know if I've done that yet. Might not have. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So there's gutters, and then what else? Oh, I put the flower boxes out. I like that idea. Like it was like cute. And then I wanted to have like the roofing have like the solar panel, like actual like solar panel roofing, but it wasn't working out. So I decided like not to. Um, so I just put regular old solar panels and then like wind turbine, and then there's like wind turbines in the back and then the water collectors. Which I thought that was cool. And then there's two solar panels on the ground as well. And then here we are struggling with roofing stuff. I think this is like the best option. I definitely wanted them on the sides, but I don't know, something about how the angle of my roofing, it was like not working out. And then I kept having issues with this stupid pond. Oh my gosh, it was like huge issues. My gosh. I also remember like exactly what I was doing when I was making these things because I was watching like I'm rewatching Once Upon a Time while I'm like doing this because I don't have to actively pay attention to it when I'm doing it because I've already seen all of them. So I remember exactly which episode I was on. It's the one about Beauty and the Beast. It's great. And I'm trying to be vague here so that I don't ruin anything. So, yeah. But I'm on season 1 right now, so you'll see it soon if you decide to watch it. What else? Yeah, I'm just adding in like small details again. Because I'm like, ooh, let's add that. Let's add this. Let's woo. Changing the colors of stuff because it doesn't quite match with my idea of what should be there. What else? Lighting. There's some places that don't have light. Like, not at all. And I'm like, cool. So I put the string lights in here because I was like, well, I can't do any hanging lights, and floor lights will mess with the garden plots, so I decided the greenhouse has string lights. And then I was like, you know what else has string lights? The play area. Outside, of course. But yeah, so I put in like a couple different things. I kind of matched the lighting to where it's at a little bit, and I did try to like stretch it across areas if it made sense. But like the Zen like meditation yoga area has more of like stuff that makes sense there. My brain is just freaking not working. I wanted to say something that was like way better than that, but yeah, no. Oh, I added vending machines in. I totally forgot about that. The vending machines, I wish there was like an actual spot for them. I thought about it beforehand, but no, I did not. And then what else? Yeah, some of the, like, you can tell when my afterthought stuff comes in a little bit. Like, oh, that's a bit of an afterthought, but like it works there, it's fine, whatever. But then like it gets to a point where you're like, why are you doing that? Yeah. I do have a television in the library. I imagine that no one uses it. Except for when like, the kids have like an educational thing that they want to do. I don't know. There's also like the debate stand, which I thought was a cool add-on. I tried to include like all of this like stuff that you wouldn't normally buy for your like own home, but like, at the community center, like, oh, I can go and, do my robotics or do my recycling, my gardening because I live in an apartment, or my, whatever, stuff like that. I did put in the giant arcade machine. God, that thing is huge. I wish we had the small ones. Why can't we have the small arcade? Just one space, or, you could even have it 2 spaces, fine, whatever. And like, one for you standing there and one for the machine itself. It drives me crazy. Is that obvious? Because it totally drives me crazy. Because I would totally make a freaking arcade if I could, but I cannot. Also, I tried to put debug animals in, but they weren't like placing right. So I had to bring someone to the lot for the screenshots as well as, what you call it? Oh, I also made it breezy for the exercise. Totally forgot. What am I doing? Oh, saving the lot so that I can place it. Because I never saved it. Yay. And then we're going to save it onto this lot. And it's like, are you sure you want to do that? And at this point, I go and like search and it's like market stalls. And I'm like, oh, I see. And this is when I add in the market stalls. And they kind of fit. They do. I do kind of like it. You'll see me go back and forth on this a little bit. I was thinking about that coffee station there, but it wasn't working. And honestly, you could probably take away one of the stands for like layman people to sell things and put the coffee stand. I was just like, I don't want to get rid of my stuff. If that makes sense. And I was like thinking about where can I put this? Where can I put that? And I was thinking about like, okay, this, that, this maybe. And then I was like, you know what? I want people to be able to sell like their, you know, so I put a fish one in, and I put in like the grocery one from again, don't remember the name of it. Good Lord. So I decided to put those in because I liked the idea. And then at first I was like, maybe the marketplace could just have those. And then I was like, well, then I'll just like, I'll put in all of them because I liked the idea at first. And I don't know. It really just depends on like, if you want to keep it, keep it. If you don't want to keep it, get rid of it for sure. Like it was technically an afterthought. And then yeah. Honestly, in my own game, I might get rid of the pet stuff, but keep the market stalls. I do put in these little pet things, which I like the idea of, definitely. Like the pet beds and the cat litter. I do move the toilet. Yeah, I move the toddler toilet across. This is the part where I'm definitely like, maybe gonna get rid of that. I won't get rid of the toys, but maybe I'll get rid of like the hoops and the things and just put that in like a park area, because I definitely want to make a park and I want to actually make an area for it and not have it as an afterthought. So yeah, but like I said, I'll probably upload both versions of it, like one with add-ons, one without. And then the pet stuff is definitely going to stay, though. I wanted to keep the pet stuff. But we're going to come into screenshots soon. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit like, subscribe, and the bell notification if you enjoyed this content. Please check out my description for my Twitch stuff if you want to, come visit me live. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode you watch. Bye!